Greetings from the Fredericktown homestead. Uh, when I got up from my nap, I went into town and bought more kombucha. Downed a bottle of it, at least. There was some left over, so I drank more than a bottle. My question to you is, how do they get the cubic footage of this wagon? How do they measure it? It's length times width times height. Is that level to the top? How many cubic feet of material do I have on here? I never did get an answer on the compost pile as to how many cubic feet that was. That's a 20-foot circumference, and it's, what did I say? Was it 4 feet high, I think? Can't remember. But, yeah, I came out here and pulling the cord of this thing, and it started first time. I've had an audience. I've had, of course, the ever-present Anatolian Shepherd livestock guardian dog, and his charge has been out here all evening. I don't know where he's gone now. Little black BB has been here and been underfoot, and I keep putting her back up on top of the stacked wood in the corn crib there. Yeah, and then I've got, is that he kitty or she kitty? It looks like he kitty. He kitty's been watching from a distance over there. He's also been talking to, it must be he kitty, because he's been talking to BB. Standing over there on the shelf. I would like to get that hoop barn going. I'd like a hoop barn right there. Right outside the window, open the window, and I'd like, oh, speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. There's little BB kitty. Hasn't gone far from what I've been doing. Got a belly full of cat food. I bought cat food when I was down getting kombucha. I'm going, oh, that's one thing. I looked at my calendar and I said, I'm going Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I better go check on that. So it's between here and town, so I pulled into his farmyard there and talked to his wife. The deal is we leave midnight Wednesday morning, and come home Saturday night late, probably after midnight. No, it won't be after midnight because they're not allowed to travel after midnight on Saturday night into Sunday. But that's the deal. But one of the guys that's going, I guess it's a crew trip, reward for the year kind of thing. They're going to Litchwork State Park in New York and Niagara Falls, Ulysses. She listed off a whole list of places that she wanted to go to. But one of the boys has a wedding to go to on Thursday, so we might not leave until Thursday night. Instead of might leave a day later and cut a day off the trip. And then poor Mrs. Winger, she's been suffering with cancer here all the time I've been here, 8 years, and Bear stopped. And she just got back from Mexico from treatments. Bear stopped. And they're expecting her to pass at any time. If she passes, then, well, the trip's kind of canceled altogether. Now, I've had at least a dozen calls for Saturday and Friday and Saturday. Bear stop. Friday and Saturday, I've had at least a dozen calls for. And of course I'm busy, at least I'm booked. Stop it, Bear. Leave the kitty be. Bear! Bear! Yeah, so the whole trip might be called off, and I might have been able to take any one of those dozen phone calls that people need rides places on Friday and Saturday, but they don't know when she's going to pass, and you can't hold that against them. I mean, funerals are just like that. And that poor lady's been very, very sick all the time I've been here, 8 years. I've been in the community. Oh my, can you see a YouTube UFO? That is a motor-driven kite. Oh, there's 2 of them. Let me see if I can find the other one here. There's the other one. That's the upper one, and that's the lower one. There you go. Now you can see them. Motor-driven kites. We have a hot air balloon company here in town. They quite often go over. And Fredericktown has quite a few of these motorized kite enthusiasts. And there's 2 of them up in the air right now. Let me see. Come over here. There you go. Isn't that something? They have a fan behind them and they push themselves along, and they can control it by pulling on one string or another. And there you go. You never know what you're going to see here at the Fredericktown Homestead. They're going around the corner out of sight. The upper one's getting into the trees, and the lower one's gonna go down below the eaves into the trees too, so they're gone. But there you go. That was something to see. Are you wee, kitty, huh? Are you wee, kitty, bitty, bitty, bitty? Whoops. I've got to put another SD card in this phone. I filled up my second, I guess it is, since I've been YouTubing. Maybe my third, I guess. But yeah, I bought one, so I got one available. Just got to put it in. It must be just about full. Bear, that was uncalled for. You understand? Don't do that. So give me a math lesson on cubic footage. This is a 10 cubic foot wagon. That's what they sell it as. How many cubic feet do I have on here? How many cubic feet are in the compost pile? One thing I really got to do, well, it's twofold, I guess. I want to get the stuff to wire this up and make it pigeonable. Make it so we can have pigeons in there. And looks like I need a few boards here where BB Kitty is. I got to do a door there. But I need wire. And along with that, I have to buy a cattle panel and the wire for another compost heap. I'm hoping that this one of the soon things that'll happen when the family comes on Sunday. They won't do it on Sunday, but soon after, hopefully they will fill up a second compost bin for me with the heap that's out there. I've got this, and I've got most of a wheelbarrow load, and I've got that heap, and it's getting harder and harder to put it on the heap because it's so tall, and I think it would more than fill another cattle panel. I filled the water over there for the critters. That's where BB drinks out of most often. And yeah, he drinks out of the top of the rainwater collection when it's chock full. But he's pretty resourceful. He can find water anywhere. All right, I'm going to put stuff away. I'm going to put my bent hickory rockers. I wish I knew where I was going to put them. I'm going to put them somewhere. They can't stay out here in the front yard forever. Well, there's BB Kitty drinking out of the waterer. So there you go. The reason I filled it was it couldn't quite reach the way it was. It had gotten down low enough that it couldn't reach. I need to get a definitive gender on that animal. Much like Bear Dog, who I call a he, but he's a she. Bear! Bear! Wants to be friends in the worst way. Just doesn't realize that his big paws are 7 pounds each. And that little kitten's only a pound. Can't really put up with it. All right, Bear. I hope you're having a good evening. It's a delightful place to be here at the Fredericktown Homestead. I put the offer out for, I guess, 6 months or so. And finally I got a family that's coming this weekend. Try and live here and raise their own food, hopefully. That's my hope. I don't know what their hope is exactly, but I hope that's their hope. Raise your own food. They've got a good start on it, just actually with what they brought with them. It's not stuff they've grown maybe, but they are a bit of a, what did Troy call them? Preppers. They do have quite a bit of food stored by, and that's a good thing. I hope they continue that. All right, it's another beautiful night at the homestead. God bless.